this morning. The more interesting question is whether capitalism will be succeeded by something resembling a Matrix dystopia or something much closer to a Star Trek-like society where machines serve the humans and the humans expend their energies exploring the universe and indulging in long debates about the meaning of life in some ancient Athenian-like high-tech agora. I think we can afford to be optimistic. But what would it take? What would it look like to have this Star Trek-like utopia instead of the Matrix-like dystopia? In practical terms, allow me to share just briefly a couple of examples. At the level of the enterprise, imagine a capital market where you earn capital as you work, and where your capital follows you from one job to another, from one company to another, and the company, whichever one you happen to work at that time, is solely owned by those who happen to work in it at that moment. Then all income stems from capital, from profits. And the very concept of wage labor becomes obsolete. No more separation between those who own but do not work in the company and those who work but do not own the company. No more a tug of war between capital and labor. No great gap between investment and saving. Indeed, no towering to economic sphere. The world that I am describing to you is simultaneously libertarian in that it prioritizes empowered individuals, Marxist, since it will have confined to the dustbin of history the division between capital and labor, and Keynesian, global Keynesian. But above all else, it is a world in which we will be able to imagine an authentic democracy. Will such a world dawn? Or shall we descend into a Matrix-like dystopia? The answer lies in a political choice that we shall be making collectively. It is our choice, and we better make it democratically. Thank you.
Yanis, you describe yourself in your bios as a libertarian Marxist. What's the relevance of Marxist analysis today?
Well, if there was any relevance in what I just said, then Marx is relevant, because the whole point of reunifying the political and the economic is if we don't do it, then technological innovation is going to create such a massive fall in aggregate demand, what Larry Summers refers to as secular stagnation. With this crisis migrating from one part of the world, as it is now, that it will destabilize not only our democracies, but even the emerging world that is not that keen on liberal democracy. So if this analysis holds water, then Marx is absolutely relevant, but so is Hayek. That's why I'm a libertarian Marxist. So is Keynes. So that's why I'm totally confused.
Indeed, and possibly we are too now.